video. Today we're working on the exhaust. So it's a middle muffler, there's rusty holes on it, in it. And so today we're going to get a bit of sheeting and get a cover over it and weld around it. And the reason why I'm not going to be cutting it out is because the insulation inside the exhaust. So we don't want to make the job a bit messier. So first of all, I have to clean down the bit that I'll be welding around. So I suppose let's get to it. Right, so obviously I have the grinder, which I might have to extend out, but we'll figure out where to fix that. Right, enough room anyway for that. So next things next, I suppose, get the gloves on, the safety gear. Otherwise YouTube won't allow me making any more videos. So this is going to be kind of a shorter video, just doing the exhaust. Next video should be around painting. When it's going to come out, I don't know. So I know this video will be posted roughly a week after, if not a few days after the last video, which you have to go watch if you haven't already watched it, because I'm actually doing the welding. So if you're new here, I have about 4 more videos up before this one, so go check them out, and I hope you like and subscribe, because it really helps a lot, so it does. Right, so obviously when you're working with the exhaust and kind of going near them, you kind of really need a dust mask, because obviously there's carbon dioxide and all that kind of particles inside here. So I suppose safety, you have to be safe. So I don't like the way these fucking go on here, but your luck, because either that or fucking lung cancer. And I just know which one to pick out of them ones in here. Yeah. So put them up, truck the hood, get the shield. So there's the bigger the head, the bigger the fucking shield is needed anyway. Yeah. So there's right. So that's ready anyway. Just get the gloves on now, and I should be starting away now, cleaning her down around the edges that I be welding on. And then I get the measuring tape in, I'll measure out the bit of the square and have the steel that I have to kind of cut and weld around this part. So pretty much there's a weld seam along here up the side here, but there's none over this side, so I'm actually going to make it probably fairly symmetrical along it. Hopefully that kind of looks good. I'll show you the seam once I have this saw grinded down. So well, let's get to grinding in here. Right, so I have it all grinded down now. So there is a bit of a seam here. You can see it there, hopefully. I was going to kind of get that symmetrical, but see, there is a lot of little pinholes, and I made a lot of them, so I'm going to have to try and cover them. So I'm going to weld it to about there, and around more, and down. Right, so I'm going to go get the steel now, and I'm going to bend it. Right, so obviously I won't be painting it yet until it's just about to go on the car, because things could be just thrown on top of it and it could get damaged or scratch the paint. So she'll hopefully be looking fairly well now soon enough. See, there's no rust underneath the front. Yeah, there is surface rust, but sure, where isn't there? You can see then where there's grease put on, the paint is still immaculate. So I've probably grease up everything underneath the car now. There's the exhaust, there's the, you can CO2 carbon thing. Yeah, the sump. So it's actually pretty clean underneath. Down the tunnel, just a clean, really, and some fresh paint. That's all it needs. Right, so obviously the car, as I said, it won't be painted until it's done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just give it a fine polish around the edges with the thick cutting grit for the grinder. So let's get at it. That's that done. Now it's just ready for the new piece to go over and be welded onto it. Right, so I've taken the measurements up here. No, that'd be cut straight across there. Taking the measurements from the width of the exhaust. So from there to there, there's, I think, I can't remember the measurement now, but I've it already done now. And cut up there first, remove this excess. Then I cut up here, cut that bit off. Then go straight across with that line, all the way across. And then I should be able to line it up to the exhaust and then take my measurements. So I might still have to cut off that much instead of using the whole bit of metal to cover it. So let's get to it. Let it go. It's also a Mark II Escort door panel that I used. No, it wasn't the best, so it doesn't really matter. So this piece is pretty square all around. I'm just going to go put it up beside the exhaust now just to find the shape and bend it. So should fit in nicely there. Might need to just shave off a small bit, but I think that would look really well. Now, the main thing is now fit around the exhaust. Right, so I have it here just on the bit of the round and the hammer, just to kind of get rid of that and finish the bend. Right, so I give it a quick coat of galvanized paint before I weld over. So I'm going to go down with the grinder before I start the welding. Just the bit that I'm going to be welding. Just get it. See, it's all underneath now. It's dry actually now. Nice and dry. And just to kind of protect underneath still. Right, so I have the exhaust now. There's a bit of the cover now welded on. Now I'm just grinding down the welds just to kind of match the lip and then hopefully then I'll paint it. I'd say now I'll probably paint it today, so I get the wire wheel and the grinder. We get all the rust off and then the paint. I have the paint outside now, it goes up to 1100 degrees Celsius, so hopefully that's enough. So I suppose let's get to the grinding, full day grinding in ahead of me.